So, you want me to do what? Give Johnny Blaze a call? On my Spirit of Vengeance cell phone?
Yeah, that's the general idea.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was joking.
We are not.
These cuffs of Cyttorak should allow the mirror table to access the innate link between you and your fellow Spirit of Vengeance, on loan from the demon who resides within our forge. I added aloe to avoid any chafing.
Every other attempt we've made has failed.
We need Robbie Reyes today, as well as the Rider, if we are going to find Blaze and the Page.
Fine. So what do I do? Focus on Blaze or some...
Blaze!
Their spirits have connected.
Gee whiz, you think?
You cannot flee destiny. You cannot hide from me.
Or Lilith, it would seem.
We must go now, Hunter. The parchment of power must not be allowed to fall.
Got this. Buzz off, Sparky.
That was awesome. I never thought I'd be hunting Johnny Blaze.
Really? Hunting is all I do.
The clock is ticking to retrieve the parchment. Blaze can't play games any longer.
While you're out there, make sure to get Robbie Blaze's autograph.
We're in a race to get Blaze before Hydra does. I just hope you reach him first. They're moving quite fast. We need to get the parchment from him. And don't take no for an answer.
I will handle that part.
fools.
Oh man, is he? He's really gonna go for it!
Go for what? Hold on!
Another meat puppet lady? You want the page so bad, why don't you come get it yourself?
Tempting. Truly. But I've already promised my children the privilege of tearing it from your soul.
What soul?
Hello, Mother.
Show no mercy.
Fair enough.
They're all the same.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad. All will be judged.
Now that was something. Nice not being on the receiving end of your wrath. too weak for this fight. Leave some for the rest of us.
Only the
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Your fear is palpable.
I'll return the favor in kind. They haven't given up yet.
Their plans.
These servants of Lilith have no souls to be judged. Hell is the only place for them.
Then let us send them home, quickly.
Watch closely. The light shines on the most dutiful. Let me guide your hand.
I appreciate your concern. Do not bother running. I feel more like myself every day. This shall be of great help.
Judgment comes.
You will pay the greatest price. You're so miserable.
They're down. But I don't think you're out of the woods yet.
It's really you!
In the flesh, kid. What's left of it?
The page, Blaze. This time I will not be so tolerant.
Hold that thought. Soulless bastards must smell the damn thing on me.
My mother be damned.
Soulless don't give two rats about Lilith. Or even Kassan.
Who do they serve, then?
Good question. But right now, I got a better one. You want this? Is that what you're all here for? Well, here, have it! Tenebris ignis lux tenebris.
Wait,
In virtue
he's not reading the page.
Yes, he is. Get back! Things are about to get...
Quaid, Martha, where you get?
heated.
Yes, they are. Maybe you've still got some fight in you, Johnny. You just need a little encouragement from an old friend.
Goading him into reading from the Darkhold was not what we were hoping for.
Speak for yourself.
Transcendence. Follow my movements. I'm skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened.
None can escape it.
With those powers, I would have guessed you were aligned with Lilith. They cannot possibly match your strength.
You have been...
Let's give it a go. Apparently our reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lilith. A moment. A gift from ancient traditions.
You doom yourself by association.
Your mother abandons you.
I am impressed.
Vengeance has come.
didn't end well for you.
Now that was something.
The Soulless may not be powerful, but they have the numbers to overwhelm you. Don't get cocky.
As if the Lilin were not enough. Now we face the servants of another evil.
Makes no difference. Hell has room for everyone.
There is no escape.
Your power comes from a delicate balance.
Feel my call.
It's your time. Fear my judgment.
Now you...
I am glad to have your magic on our side, Doctor.
These creatures are barely worth our time.
Then you should have no trouble dispatching them. And quickly.
Watch and... You should really stay down.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Prepare yourself. This should aid me in my fight. By the will of the old gods. You've been deceived by Lilith, and it may very well cost you your life.
Strength goes further.
to your mother.
Let me show you
Is that the best you've got?
The power of the light.
You may be reaching the end of their onslaught, but don't relax just yet.
I was just starting to enjoy myself.
You have earned this!
something.
Leave some for the rest of us. I saw him.
That's the spirit.
It looks as if you've weathered the storm. For now.
You survived. Ain't that something? I'll be in touch.
What? The guy really knows how to make an exit.
Hey, Hunter, when you get a chance, could you meet me at the chapel?
How old is this game? Everybody looks like a block.
Oh, this was a huge hit when I was a kid.
So you mean like last week?
Ha ha. Seriously, playing this game was invaluable training for becoming a real-life hero.
Except there's no Spider-Man in it.
And there's no Wolverine either. This was made when we were both free agents. But don't worry, we'll be video game stars one day.
Captain America can't jump that high in real life.
You okay?
Banner thinks he's so clever with this demonic barrier, but I promise you, I'm gonna have the last laugh.
This isn't about one-upmanship, Tony. Just let me focus, and I can get Hunter through the barrier.
What's the holdup?
Besides your incessant grumbling about Banner in my ear, I haven't yet found a way to properly shield the Hunter to pass through the barrier.
Yeah, sure. While you're working on your magic fairy dust, I'll figure out how we get the parchment back here. It's too dangerous to be left out there in the wild.
It's not fairy dust. That's all wrong for this job. And if this sanctum was still around, that would have been the perfect place to store the parchment.
Well, it's gone, and Banner's still out there taunting me. So let's hurry up and get some answers.
We're so close to having the Parchment of Power.
Hunter, do you have a spare gamma accelerator? While you were on your little fetch quest, I made some breakthroughs on the gamma front. I'm serious. What kind of ancient hero are you?
I do not feel...
You're right. Let's wait until more demons spawn.
Do you not...
Well, no, actually. Among other things, I'm trying to figure out how to breach... Strange If he can deliver, great.
You cannot wait for them to try and fail.
Whoa, hey, Hunter, you realize we're kind of a big family here, right?
You still feel confident in your plan?
Well, I've been going over my father... Let's just say I don't think anything would...
You believe...
He had ill intent for... I think he was trying to find... So in a way, it's kind of poetic. I'm gonna use Dad's shady tech to stop Banner's shady treachery.
If your family has darkness, Tony, do not turn your back on it. Embrace it. Use it. Darkness is power.
And if I do embrace the darkness and we do win, how do I put that particular demon back in the bottle, eh? I see my thoughts zipping around in my head, and I've chosen to ignore the dark ones for years. But once I start listening, I may not stop.
So be it.
Look, I'm not getting it. I'll tell you what, let's find this gamma accelerator, bring Banner back from the dark side, stop your mom, and then... I've got this awesome new...
Juicer?
Oh, you'll love it. It would juice your shoes if you let it. In the meantime, back to work. This pesky snag of not possessing the parchment is one of our production hurdles.
I have a few theories on who sent those soulless after us in Blaze.
Trust me, Magic. Tomorrow is gonna be epic.
You wanted to see me?
You won't believe this, but...
Did what?
Remember that first account of Lilith corruption I found in the Book of Thoth?
My recollection is a bit hazy. Remind me again?
Really, Hunter? Do you listen to anything I say? Ugh, fine. It was the story about the ancient Egyptian pharaoh with the dark madness who could only be cured by the traveling...
Oh, you mean the lightworker who died purifying?
See, you... Well, Magic and I finally transcribed the incantation the lightworker used. And I'm pretty sure...
I have to...
You mean that?
Yes.
Thanks, Hunter. That means a lot coming from you. But before you... full disclosure, the reason the Lightworker died was because he had to take on all that dark energy into his body, and he just couldn't handle it. I tried finding a workaround, but all the texts on Chaos Magic said the same thing. Corruption can't be destroyed. It has to go somewhere or to, like, somebody. So, whoever removes it from...
I will absorb it.
You will? You're not, like, scared you're gonna, like, fall to her darkness?
Lilith's darkness?
Right, because you are just so good and pure that you could never ever fall.
Correct.
Well...
When is this happening?
As soon as we break back into Banner's lab. Oh, and just one more thing, so listen up because it's kinda crucial. I'm gonna need you to memorize the incantation and recite it verbatim when you see Wanda in his lab. It's the only way to subdue. It goes... Ego sum tenebris et venunt in domum suam iubet dominus. Ego sum tenebris domum domini precepta ior. Think you can remember that, Hunter?
I can handle anything.
That's my favorite resurrected half-demon demon hunter. You need to memorize those lines as if your own life depends on it. Because it just might. Remember to study your lines, Hunter, because you do not want to screw this up. Hi, Hunter.
Yes? Привет, Hunter.
Hunter, I've got a theory. Want to hear it? My theory is that it's underappreciated work to be an awesome, badass loner. I mean, did you see? That was...
Blaze waited until the last possible moment, then unleashed some of the deadliest magic known to man. You are easily impressed by his theatrics. He would not have been in that position if he had cooperated with us in the first place.
Easily impressed? Easily impressed? We'd have all been demon snacks if it wasn't for Blaze.
After all that, we still do not have the parchment. Without it, we cannot destroy it.
Here's the thing. He's got no one to rely on. He's not gonna give us some... I think we all need to cut him...
Maybe we should all adopt his attitude. We are all... Perhaps our civil...
I wish I could be a genius like him. Seeing Blaze in action...
And what is that?
I'm so proud to be the spirit of...
Your car is definitely more impressive than Blaze's motorcycle.
I had to tune this babe... Later, Hunt.
Accepted.
Sounds like I missed an interesting
I'm so happy Robbie got to work alongside one of his idols.
I am disappointed, child. We must talk. The fool Blaze risks us all with his reckless antics, blindly wielding the parchment of power like a child with their first wooden sword. Who knows what horrors he could have unleashed? We are fortunate he did not destroy us all.
From what I saw, he seemed to know exactly what he was doing.
Or perhaps that wretched parchment simply did not wish to be found by the soulless. And whatever foul master they serve.
Wretched? You would speak ill of your precious Darkhold?
The Darkhold is many things. Precious is not one of them. The book has a will of its own. It enslaves, then destroys any soul foolish enough to try and tame it. No matter how strong they may think they are. Better to help me contain the damage, lest it consume us all.
That damned book already enslaved your soul centuries ago.
I do not hide from the choice I made. And I would gladly do it again 1,000 times over. One day I pray you will understand. The Parchment of Power will be found. The Darkhold will be made whole. He wills it so. Secret guardians, sorcerers, and tinkerers, your so-called family, will shatter before the coming storm. But you and I will stand tall, precious child. United before the eye of the midnight sun.
I would not count on that, Mother.
Hunter, consider yourself the only invitee to my favorite meat time spot.
The only one?
I'll spare you the savvy stuff, but...
But if I am...
Someone? You don't know.
Sure.
It's, Okay, fine. You've been the best...
You do?
Kinda. But that's Could you just please change the subject before... Oh my god.
I am surprised your favorites...
Believe it or not, my family...
What changed?
Do I look like a psych major? You know, Onion style. And I took your advice. I accepted what...
Good. Now you can...
I'm so ready to do that. Now, there is no holding me back. And, like you've been there for me, I'll be there for you. When we face your mom one final time, I want you to know, I got your back. Whatever you need, I'm your witch.
Of Power's ability to conjure walls of fire is, as Stark would say, a feature, not a bug. Strange also said don't read the Parchment of Power. A lot of times. So many times that I listened.
Blaze tempts fate all the time. Guy's got very little respect for things more powerful than himself. We don't know the forces we're meddling with. We might as well have eaten directly to Hydra. That's the kind of crazy you gotta respect. Even...
Well, if anyone was wondering what happens when the good guys use the evil book, Johnny Blaze has you covered.
Johnny read from the big bad book.
Parchment of Power is not to be trifled with. Am I the only one who listened to Caretaker and Strange?
How's it going, boss? I have high expectations. Wow. Take the lead. Is that Latin? Mine's rusty. Also, did old Skullhead just damn us?
Now, more than ever, we must destroy the Parchment of Power as soon as possible.
I guess Johnny Blaze didn't get the don't read from the evil grimoire memo. Blaze's defense, Strange does send out a lot of memos. Listen, Doc, I think this plan is the craziest one you've come up with yet. Don't forget to write.
It was disturbingly reckless of Johnny Blaze to read that page. No single spell in the Darkhold comes without device.
Parchment of Power is not to be trifled with. Am I the only one who listened to Caretaker and Strange? We don't know the forces we're meddling with. We might as well have emailed our location directly to Hydra. Johnny Blaze put us all in danger. I don't trust so many people.
Hunter! I have... Ah, Hunter. Just who I was hoping to see. I understand you've already been on the hunt with Blade, so you're aware of our unusual visitor on the grounds?
Yes, we encountered something Blade called the Barghest.
His instincts were correct. I believe it is indeed the Barghest, or someone's attempt at creating a facsimile of one.
Is the Abbey in danger?
Not unless we provoke it. However, it seems to harness a dark magic similar to what courses through the barrier. I need you to track this Barghest, capture it, and bring it to me here in the Forge. But please, don't kill it. It's my hope that I can find a way to use its magics to break through the barrier to the lab.
If I trap this beast and bring it to you, I want to see it suffer.
I plan to tap its dark energies, but I never seek to harm things in my possession. If you are feeling those urges, I suggest you bring Blade and Wolverine with you on the hunt. They have both shown at least a modicum of restraint. That's key right now. I believe the portal will soon be at its apex. I'll see you. Track the beast quickly. Time is of the essence.
Johnny's a damn good ghostwriter, but he sucks at follow.
No point in hiding it, Hunter. I already... Blade said I gave you two the slip the other night.
I could bring you along, but...
You remember who you're talking to, right? You didn't get it.
This supernatural beast roaming the Abbey grounds has proven difficult to track. Still...
Blade's no slouch, and I've seen you in action. This...
It is a Barghest. It resembles a...
I thought I smelled a weird doggy odor out by your old crypt. I chalked it up to...
You smelled a Barghest and you thought it might be...
My skills are as keen as they've ever been. What do you think of...
I do not know.
Exactly.
This beast is vitally important. You say you picked up the scent...
Yeah, that's right. If I went back there, I could probably pick it up. No sweat. So...
Did you just...
Bet your ass I did. I'll see you at the Folly tonight. See you at Hunter's Folly. All right, Blade. Don't jerk me around. What do you really know about this demon dog stalking the woods out there?
Figured you'd pick up the scent sooner or later. But it's not just another Shadowhound. There's something off about this thing.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
We tracked it across the grounds. Almost had it too. Until it escaped through a big red portal.
The dog opened a portal?
Someone did, and it wasn't magic. Strange suspects Hydra.
Hydra experimenting on their own recruits is one thing. But animals? That just pisses me off.
I'm with you on that.
Johnny read from the Big Bad Book. That's a very Johnny Blaze thing to do.
Is this visit business?
I have always enjoyed hunting.
Yeah.
I spoke with Strange. I also talked with Wolverine. I know it was not...
I'll get over it.
You will have your chance.
When is it ever not?
Wolverine has a...
The more the merrier. We should start up at...
Wolverine also...
Then I'll... Blaze really screwed us over on this one. He sent up a supernatural beacon saying we have the parchment of power.
I don't want to waste your... I overheard you, Nico. I hope you three...
Her name...
Yes.
You cannot even...
Just level with me.
I am hurt you think I would keep such a thing from you. I cannot imagine...
I know it seems harsh. They have just done so much.
So...
Yes,
You can end it...
You're right. So, in the spirit...
Why did you keep the parchment's location a secret from us?
Are we on that again?
We are.
Remember the wall of fire spectacle Blaze caused?
You mean the wall of fire that engulfed the Soul?
That was the result of Blaze reading the parchment. I care too much about the Suns to... It wasn't to do...
Blaze seems like a tarnished enough soul to handle something like the page.
My reasoning exact. Now.
What if we remove...
What a strange... It's
Now that we know where the... Do you... I mean... Have you considered Lilith
What do you...
She sold her...
For unlimited...
But does that not mean...
What? Are you actually feeling sorry for her?
No, I would...
Good. It was her decision. She knew...
I have...
Well... Oh, Hunter.
Then was sniffing around the Hellcar. The Parchment of Power really put one heck of a Hellfire works show. I mean, Johnny used the Parchment. That's a good thing. But he also read from the Darkhold, which is bad. We Ghost Riders tempt fate all the time now. And we're still kicking. I'm sure it'll work out fine.
Strange and Stark are up to something, and that usually means a building is about to explode.
Feeling good today, girl.
I don't trust the olds when they are heads down like this.
Something's gotten her all riled up, Hunter.
Stepped in some of Charlie's left-behinds. Time's wasting, Hunter. Parchment of Power.
Conjure walls of fire. Also said don't read the Parchment of Power. A lot of...
Something smells of shadows and blood. Ain't gonna go easy, bub.
See you around.
It's not you, Hunter. Never seen a book create a wall of hellfire before? Rookie.
A purely academic exercise. I can handle this. You'll need even greater numbers to defeat me. Follow my movement. Allow me to improve our odds. This won't end well. I wouldn't get up if I were you. Let's try this. This one won't bother us again. Watch and Transcendence. Watch just what this battle requires. By the will of the old gods. You should really stay down. Let me show you the way. I fully intend to make this as miserable as possible for you. Fair warning. Prepare yourselves. You may wake up with a slight headache. You've invoked the Apparently, our reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lilith. Let's give it a go. You should have that examined at some point. Preparation. You've been deceived by Lilith, and it may very well cost you your life. The light shines on the most dutiful. Sorcerer Supreme. best interest to quit now. Watch closely. Lilith doesn't care about you. I hope you realize that in time. Follow my movements. Find a new line of work, friend. I haven't felt this good in years. Let's skip it. This should aid me in my fight. They're not quite ready to give up just yet. I'm afraid the odds still aren't in your favor. Watch and learn, my friends. I truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen. This is no trifling matter. Let me show you. A moment. It's for the best, trust me. It's in your best interest to quit now. It's for the best, trust me. I must be the popular one today. Prepare yourself. Find a new line of work, friend. Let me show you the way. I'm skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened. Watch closely. Apparently, our reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lilith. This won't end well. Then to make this as miserable as possible for you, fair warning. Watch and learn, my friends. This is no trifling matter. By the will of the old god. Do I look a bit younger to you?
Grizzly old biker dudes. They just do whatever they want. Well, if anyone was wondering what happens when the good guys use the evil book, Johnny Blaze has you covered.
My highest priority.
Just saying, Abby could use a cat to counter Charlie's big dog energy.
Something was sniffing around the Hellcar. The Parchment of Power really put one heck of a Hellfire Works show. I mean, Johnny used the parchment and whooped all kinds of Sony's butt. That's a good thing, right? But he also read from the Dark Core, which is a bad thing. We Ghost Riders tempt fate all the time, and we're still kicking. I'm sure it'll work out fine.